Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today I'm going to be playing Evolve Goblin Giant, Freeze, Mirror, Dark Goblin, Skeleton Army, and Cycle cards. Skeleton Army is not normally a card I usually play, but the plan is with this deck against Kraken is to go with an Evolve Goblin Giant, Freeze when it starts spawning infinite goblins so that they have to use a small spell. And then if they use a small spell, I can rely on my Dark Goblin and Skeleton Army to defend everything. And even if they have another small spell or something, like, if I play my Skeleton Army, it dies. I can play a Dark Goblin and Ice Spirit, and then I can also freeze. So I just have a lot of answers for defense, and I think the offense is pretty strong with the Royal Chef leveling stuff up. I can mirror freeze, so if they use one small spell to try and kill it, or I can try and make them miss time, spells in the deck. So I think there's a lot of flexibility with this deck, so I'm pretty keen to try it out. Also, Goblin Giant Evolution being one card cycle was pretty OP considering that I am playing a cycle deck. So I'm going to just rely on the freeze to defend here. I was actually going to say Skeleton Army, but I think freeze is going to end up being actually better. I'm just going to go with this. I don't really want... Oh, I was not wanting that wizard to hit the tower, but it doesn't make a difference. He used his arrows there. It's good to know his small spell. He has arrows. I've started playing chess recently in the house I'm staying with, and it's been really good. I played chess like a little bit when I was like 13 or something, but now I'm actually getting addicted. I'm going to place Goblin Giant in the back. I think chess is really fun because it makes you think strategically, I feel like, in more than just chess. Like, once you start playing chess, I feel like, thinking in, I don't know, about things more strategically generally. I could just be tweaking, but that's kind of how it feels. And I've been really enjoying it. I'm getting addicted. All right, that hopefully... Okay, that's past the halfway mark, so I will freeze now. If he spends a ton of... So he's got Mega Knight and Valkyrie, which is kind of annoying, but I'm still going to freeze again, because it's spawning infinite goblins, so I may as well just do it. And, like, it just does so much more damage, like, if it's on the tower as well. So I feel like that's worth it. It baited out a ton of elixir. I don't think he has a... Oh, level 17 Dark Goblin, go crazy. It baited out a ton of elixir. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but I'll hold it in for the content, guys. I wouldn't want to disrupt the viewing experience like that. I'll just sacrifice my health. It's okay. I'll go with the Goblin Giant in the back. Kraken doesn't know what's coming. But yeah, he spent too much. He doesn't have a counter push. He has eye drag. He has eye drag for my Goblin Giant. He has Evolve Mega Knight. And he has Valkyrie. This is actually not the best matchup in the world. And I feel like we're not doing too bad. They actually just patched... Like, they had a little maintenance today where they changed it so that the Evolve Mega Knight doesn't... Like, when it knocks something back, even if there are troops close to it, it would still go for the unit that it knocked back. They changed it so it will actually go for the unit it's supposed to. Thank God, because... It's so annoying defending that when it, like, doesn't make any sense. I'm kind of forced to go with the Skeleton Army here. He did use his arrows, so it's not too bad. I might just essentially deposit Elixir by going with this in the back. Level 16 as well. And then I think I'll just defend here, and then my next one will be Evolved, and that will be the push I actually care about. I'm not really too worried about this push. It's more of just a cycle sort of play. And if he spends a ton of Elixir here... Okay, I don't know about that mini P.E.K.K.A play. He's probably going to go for a log or something here. Let's see. That was a really good evolved Ice Spirit, actually. And I think I'm going to go with a Dark Goblin to try and snipe this. And then as soon as that's at the halfway, he's going to try and play a Mega Knight or something. He's kind of... Yeah, he's dead. Okay, well, he didn't really put up a fight at the end there. Come on, Kraken, you could do better than that. But yeah, me and my 12-year-old cousin have just started... We just started playing chess, me and him. And because we're having such a good time, everybody in the house has played chess, so they've just gotten into it. Like, they just started watching our games, then playing games. It's like me and him are young Padawans training to verse, like, his uncle, who's the best in the family at the moment. That's basically the motivation to keep getting better right now. It's pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, speed chess is definitely a different league. Okay, I'm just going to play Skeleton Army at the bridge. Might find out his spell. Fuck it, might go for a freeze if I'm feeling zesty. I don't know why freezing would be a zesty move, but anyway, I'm going to go for this because he used his Tornado. My favorite push. And he's got Zap and Tornado. Well, that's annoying. Let me go Dark Goblin in the back. I could go at the bridge, but I feel like I might need it for defense, so I'm just going to kind of play more passively. Right, okay, he's going to go with that. I'm going to freeze. That was a terrible play. I just didn't expect him to play another unit to defend a Dark Goblin who already had a wizard. Okay, so that's going to be... Ooh, that's not good. That's going to be a lot of damage. It's okay, though, because... Ooh, yes, perfect. Okay, that's not terrible. The Dark Goblin will level up. I did blunder there. I'm using chess terms now. I blundered, but it's okay because Kevin doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm hoping that I can get a Goblin Giant, Evolved Push in double Elixir, and I haven't lost too much of my tower HP. I feel like I could have lost like my entire tower if he attacked really well. So I'm just going with this in the back. Level 16. Probably worth the play. Just kind of waiting to see what he does. I got Freeze. I got Mirror. I'm ready to go, baby. Come on, Kevin. Evolve Wizard? Fuck. That's definitely an Evolve Wizard. I think Evolve Wizard and Inferno Tower. That is going to be annoying. Had a little hint of lag in there. Very nice. Gourmet shit. Okay, this is definitely a freeze opportunity. Even though we've got the Evolved Ice Spirit. I feel like it might freeze it outside the freeze. Oh, please. Please hit the wizard in the... Perfect. That is so clutch. I needed that. I needed that. Alright, here's the push. I might actually end up mirroring my Goblin Giant. I feel like I've got a lot of elixir up on him. It's just fucked, though, because he has Inferno Tower and he's got a ton of splash. Like, Valkyrie and Wizard is fucking annoying. So I'm going to have to get a nasty freeze off here. And Tornado, man. I think... I was going to say maybe I should have waited on the freeze because the Goblin Giant's not spawning things yet, but let's see if this is going to work out. So yeah, he's fucked now because the Goblin Giant just keeps spawning after he used a small spell. I'll see if I can 3-crown him here. He does have Wizard, but I think it's done. Look at it on 1 HP, man. It's still fucking spawning shit. Alright, he did eventually kill. Look how many... This guy's got Arrows, Zap, Tornado, Valkyrie, Wizard, and Inferno Tower. I think Kevin's whole deck was designed to stop Goblin Giant bait, and it didn't work out in the end. He wants to do the high five. Alright, Kevin. Let's actually have a look at that. So this guy, Kevin, had Zap, Arrows, Tornado... Oh my god, that is actually crazy. If we can win that, hopefully we can win anything. And then I see this guy's profile. Good South Korean player, probably. Played 2v2 ladder. This could be the final boss. I'm locked in, though. I don't think we're going to choke. It's over. It's done. As soon as I saw those evolved skeletons, I knew it was done. I'm just going to play this in the back. I feel like because... I don't think he's going to push out the lane when he's already played 4 elixir in the back. Okay, that's one way of pushing the opposite lane, I guess. I'll just kite that over. Play a Dark Goblin to snipe both. The Ruined Giant, I realized after I recorded my Ruined Giant video, because it affects the 3rd hit of every, like, thing it enchants, Hunter... What the fucking lag? Okay, cool. Hunter's 3rd hit, it counts for all of its projectiles, not just 1 bullet, which is fucking crazy. So if you can mirror Ruined Giant, enhance the Hunter's damage... Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to go with the Skeleton Army. I feel like a lot of people like are quite late on their logs because in this arena, you don't expect a Skeleton Army. Ooh, please kill that. Okay, this could be good. Fuck, I couldn't get the freeze down. I mean, I probably could have, to be honest, but I'm going to save the freeze as more of a surprise, maybe a little later in the game. I might have been able to do a lot of damage there, but it was a bit of a gamble, and after some bad freezes in the last game, I'll take that damage, though. He is up in elixir, but I probably want to go same lane against this guy as well. You know, I'm going to go for Goblin Giant at the bridge just because I expect him to go Hunter, so I'll go for an Evolved Ice Spirit. I need this to jump. Please. Please. Okay, that's clutch. That is majorly clutch for me because that's hitting the tower as well. Just a ton of damage. That's just a lot of damage. Okay. This is actually not the greatest situation in the world. So let's go with this. He... did go for... He's got a lot of answers as well. You know, with the E-Spirit there. Alright, at least we don't lose our tower, I guess. It's not a great situation. I had to spend a ton of elixir there. He got a ton of damage. I have no counter push. But when in doubt, you have a snout. Okay, I'm just going to go with this and then kite. I might rely on the Skeleton Army to kill the... That might snipe my Dark Goblin. Okay, alright. I'm gonna freeze this. That is a fucking Hall of Fame freeze if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna go for another freeze here. Oh my god, it's done. It's fucking done. It is fucking done. Let's go. Took his in tower. His Royal Giant's dead. He's probably not gonna get my tower. That was so good for me. Let's fucking go. It was not looking promising, but that was the play we needed. This is why I love freeze, man. Like, that was arguably an unwinnable position, but a fucking clutch freeze that he didn't expect just clutched me the entire game. And it works on defense as well. This is why freeze is probably my favorite card in this game. Just because everything has its, like, standard interactions, I feel like. You know, like a knight stops a musketeer, a royal giant is good against everything. But freeze is just like, it just like comes out of nowhere. I mean, all spells do, I guess, but you expect, like, if you have swarm cards, they'll die to zap. But, like, you don't expect your fucking, your like, what's a card that doesn't die in one hit? You don't expect your P.E.K.K.A. to just stop. Like, you play a 7 elixir P.E.K.K.A. and it's meant to kill something. There's no way you can rocket it or stop it. Maybe you can try tornado it away, but that's like, that's a bit of a gimmicky sort of play. But then with freeze, it just stops, and people don't expect it. That's why it's so good in my opinion. Okay, this is a risky skeleton army based on the executioner's hits, and it worked out. Let's fucking go. Let's hope that doesn't splash my tower. Skeleton army, most slept on card of this year. Unfortunately, the pancake's going to be lost there. But I'm going to play my preliminary Goblin Giant. I did not expect him to go that aggressive there, I'm not going to lie. Let's just go with bats, and the Goblin Giant should be able... And that's the good thing, Goblin Giant also works well on defense. Like, against a graveyard, I can use Goblin Giant. I do have Dark Goblin, though. But yeah, this deck doesn't even have a small spell either. So I'm really just relying on freeze, and it seems to be working, because normally decks don't work without, like, a small spell and a big spell, and I have neither. So that's probably why a lot of people don't play freeze, because it kind of sacrifices your spell spot, I guess, because you don't really want to play that many spells. This is looking like a good Ice Spirit. I'm devastated about the Evolved Ice Spirit nerf. I'm going to be very upset when that comes out, but it doesn't matter because I'll have Evolved Dark Goblin to take its place. Alright, so he's got arrows. I'm going to hope that kills it. That's why he did that play. I should have expected it. I'm going to go for an Evolved Ice Spirit. Yeah, see, it sniped the Evolved Ice Spirit. I think I froze it. I might be tripping out, but I'm pretty sure I froze it just before it took the hit. So as soon as it unfroze, it, like, sniped the Evolved Ice Spirit. But I'd rather that on the Ice Spirit than the tower, for sure. But yeah, what's he doing here? He's like, okay. Ewiz, arrows. Wait, I think he's got Ewiz. Yeah, he's got Ewiz, arrows, zap, tornado. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he doesn't have tornado. I swear I've seen him play tornado. Oh yeah, he definitely has tornado. This is going to be a hard matchup again. Executioner, tornado, Ewiz, arrows, zap. Right. Okay, let's see what he does about this then. I'm really hoping I can get a good freeze here. Okay, I froze before, but I'm going to freeze again now. I think that's worth it. I think the mirror is actually very important in this deck. Like, the Goblin Giant gets so much value if it keeps spawning free goblins. It's literally a fucking spawner. Alright. This should be an easy defense, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what... Okay, that was a very bad skeleton army. He zapped at the same time as I played it. Had I not played it, like, that would have been a bad zap, but because I did, it was not good. But oh my god, Royal Chef? Okay, this might be a bad kite because the freeze might stop it. No, actually, we're chilling. We're chilling. I don't really expect this push to do anything, but I'm always there. I'm always hovering my freeze. He's probably... Okay, fuck. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to go Skeleton Army. He might have to play Valkyrie or something, but this is not looking good, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with this to try and tank kind of both lanes, because the other lane, he does have more damage. Yeah, this is fucked. This is really bad. Alright, so that Goblin Giant at least helps me cycle to my Evolve one. I'm not really worried about the damage he's going to get in this lane. He's going to go with that. Okay, I'm just going to freeze. I should have probably played this... I'm getting some damage in the other lane. I should have probably played my Skeleton Army on the Valkyrie, but doesn't matter. I'm going to choose to tank that Ewiz entirely. He's probably going to try and rush me or something, but I'm going to try and build up a push regardless. Because I'm pretty sure I can defend. He's going really aggressive because I think he thinks he can rely on his spells to kill everything. So I'm actually going to mirror my Goblin Giant, go this lane, see if he fucks up here. Okay, let's go with Freeze over here. Let's go with the Dark Goblin, kind of force out some Elixir. Because he expects the Evolved Goblin Giant to be the main push, and it is, kind of, but if I pressure the other lane, he's forced to spend more Elixir. Alright, let's see. What's he doing now? What's he doing? Alright, let's go for Freeze, because he's got fucking small spells galore. And then let's go for an Evolved Ice Spirit. go with bats to try and take this out. And then, well, fucking, I may as well go for the kill here because attacking means he can't attack. And if I just attack here, I win on damage. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with a freeze because that's super annoying and it's on spawning mode. So that's going to die. That thing is still spawning goblins. So there's nothing he can do. He can try throw his spells at my tower, but it doesn't matter. Because he has to defend his tower. So there you go. He's going to get the snot out of there. Fair enough. Boom. And that's good game. That was pretty good. I like this deck. I'm glad it worked out. I'm not going to be buying the shop offer, but I will be unlocking my chests. And yeah, use code KEN. Don't promote that enough. And smash subscribe, baby.